Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I'm on the favorite adventure Mamu. I'm gonna tell you what's going on. It has been rainy here all week, so I had to postpone my weekly motorcycle adventure. Instead, I spent some time going through my camping stuff and sorting it out and getting everything squared away. All you know, it is be packing for the trip is half the fun. So anyway, I decided I would give you all a look at my cook kits. Before me here, I have my 3 cooking kits, which I've classified as small, medium, and large. Depending on where I'm going, how long I'm going for, what I intend to cook, what I intend to make, that type of thing. Depending on the situation, will determine which one of these I grab and throw into my bag when I head off on my adventures. So I thought I would do a video to give you all a more in-depth look. You all would have seen these things being used along the way in some of my videos. I don't think I've never given you an in-depth look at each of them. As the size increases, this one is the most minimal one, this is small. As the size go up, we increase in functionality and use. So, let's get to it. Where is it? Alright, let's start with the smallest one. This one I will usually take on my solo trips when it's me alone, and basically it's only good for boiling water, making coffee, making cup soup, making macaroni and cheese, that type of thing. You see, it's a simple 2-cup stainless steel pot. See what we have in here. In here we have a cup, 1 cup, so 2 of these will fill this. We have a piece of cloth to hold it when it gets hot. We have a 1 ounce bottle for mentholated spirit. That's what this stove runs on, mentholated spirit. It's empty right now. Here we have the stove, which is a Vienna sausage tin with some holes punched in it, as well as the pot holder, which is simply a couple pieces of aluminium with some slots cut in it, you see. And this forms the pot holder, as well as we have a windscreen, so I could put this up to block any wind, any high wind, and ta-da, you put your mentholated spirits in here, you light it up, and you have a cup of coffee on a rainy night, which is pretty nice. I'll do a demonstration with this later on to show you all exactly how the alcohol stove and everything works at the end of it all, when I finish go through all 3 of them. So yeah, this is the small kit right here. You know what I mean? I made these little bags so that when the cup get black and dirty, you see how it is be there after being on the fire, it doesn't dirty up and mess up everything inside my bag. So yeah, that's the reason for this little bag. Alright, let's put this back together and we'll move on to the medium size one. Alright, so that's the small. This is cup of coffee, your cup of soup, your instant rice, that sort of thing. Alright, moving on in this clown car of an experience, we have the medium one, which is, I'll be honest, is just a slightly bigger version with a few more capabilities. So let's see. Once again, you have the aluminum pot stand for the stove. We have a cover for the pot made from an old Ovaltine tin. Same design alcohol stove, simple Vienna sausage tin with some holes poked on it. Vapor barrier, which is just to put on the ground, to put your stove on. So if the ground is wet, you wouldn't have this resting on a cool ground. Also, we have this, which is a wood burning stove, which works with the same pot stand, the same pot stand. Piece of cloth for holding your cup when it gets hot, and the cup is simply a 3-cup cup. You know what I mean? So yeah, in this kit we have the cup, we have the alcohol stove, which works with the same principle and setup as the next one. We have the wood burning stove here, which you could put little twigs in and light a fire, and the pot cover. So that is the medium-sized cooking kit. This is good for 2 people. So if you have some company, if it's you and somebody else going, you can make a couple cups of coffee, you can make a cup of soup. But once again, this kit is limited to mainly boiling water. That's what it comes down to. Now things like the vapor barrier and the fuel bottle that I showed you in the next one, I will interchange, because it makes no sense having 3 of these things when one is sufficient. I'll just grab whichever one I need, depending on the trip, depending on the situation, that type of thing. Alright, let's put away back this one, and we can move on to the big one. So yeah, this has been medium-sized cooking kit. Alright, onward. Now we have the big one. This one I will use when I want to, when weight is not much of a consequence, when size is not much of a consequence, well, you know, when I want to be a little fancy. So I'm going to show you this one. This one consists of this pot here. This is the plate. Comes with a plate, a Brillo pad for cleaning up, pot cover. Once again, simple Vienna sausage tin alcohol stove, a cup, pot with a locking handle for boiling water. So I could use this pot to boil water. This here is a wood burning stove, and the frying pan. So same setup again with the pieces of aluminium. Put them in there, they lock into place. Have a couple little grooves. Right, so you can light a fire inside here, and you put your pot on it, and you fry whatever, or you boil whatever. If you can't find any dry wood, you could use your alcohol stove, your alcohol burner. Drop it in, and it fits under the same pot holder, like that. See? So you put your alcohol in here, your mentholated spirits, you light it up, and you're cooking with gas. Well, cooking without gas. All you know it is. So yeah. And when you're done, you finish cook, it all goes back. This one here is a frying pan. So I could do burgers or hot dogs or, you know, any kind of frying thing. I'll show you how it all comes together. Yes. Right, and there you go. So that's the large cook kit, medium, small. Simple matters. Alright guys, so this has been a look at my cooking kits. I hope you all found it informative and entertaining. Thank you all for watching this video, and I hope you join me next time. Until then, I'll keep good, and I'll stay blessed. I'll play man out for the hour. Take care, folks.